anything about this guy until, like, quite recently when his quotes are all over my feed now.
This video is not sponsored by Ridge Wallets, because who needs a Ridge wallet when you get a wallet too?
Oh, snap.
You just talked. After all, you ain't gonna watch this video, but if you do, like, comment, and subscribe to make the algorithm not.
And if you really like what you see here, support us on Patreon.
THRICE, your fearless leader, and we're gonna go complete conspiracy nut on this episode, thanks to Mr. ShadowVessel.
Here for a rare occasion, because I've gone on a bunch of these rants by myself in a room, and after I'm done, I'm like, should have recorded that.
But before we get to all that, here's World War Joe.
I don't like how Tweety took the role from Adam Webb, her agent, read the script, gave it to her, she accepted it, then the movie happened, and she was bored and blended the entire time. And when it comes out, it absolutely bombs. And she's there talking so much shit about the movie. Her and Dakota Johnson are like, oh yeah, well, we were just here along for the ride. And Dakota Johnson was like, oh yeah, the movie got rewritten. They both gave really terrible performances. But because Sydney Sweeney has boobs, people are looking at her like the Messiah, that she's coming out and talking shit about the movie. It's like, why would I hire you if this is what you're gonna do? You're gonna be paid more than $0, and then afterwards harpoon us to the press?
Who fucking cares?
People have superhero fatigue. Nerds ain't cool anymore.
But why?
Because the great experiment of nerd culture becoming mainstream has bit us in the ass.
Come on.
The whole world's a bunch of beta little bitches. That's why the message and everything is
Men are incompetent idiots or assholes, and women can do anything and they're perfect, because it's down with the patriarchy.
Seem to have an open door policy for assholes, though, don't they?
like the matriarchy is going to be so much fucking better.
Come on!
You know what the world's politics are, really? It's a teenage girl trying to piss off her dad.
Well, duh!
Look at the left. They are just every embodiment of a teenage girl to piss off their dad. They don't know how to label things right, and everything they're for is just to say, fuck you, dad, including the patriarchy. You have no end game, because that's why you've turned out to be exactly like the person you hate. But what do I know? I'm a retard.
Hey, stop! Stop!
See, that's just it. I don't have viewers.
You gotta have viewers, man. Nobody will fucking have any contact with you unless you have viewers.
And that's their comeback. I will like argue with somebody in the comment section. And why don't you come over to my comment section?
Nah, I don't want to give you any kind of fucking promotion or
Whatever.
That's why I've been trying to find alternatives to YouTube, and it's like, oh great, now I'm associated with these right-wing dumb fucks. Because who are the big two competition to YouTube? Bitchute, which on Pride Month is Christian month, and fucking Rumble, and you gotta join a network. You join a network. First one on the list, Breitbart.
Really? Why?
People like us, we just don't have a fucking chance. We're just not willing to fucking swallow the fucking load. It's not us. We're the motherfuckers that stand up to everybody else. But you know what? They're fucking outnumbering us. They own everything.
I mean, look at this.
Look at it!
A world built on fantasy. Synthetic emotions in the form of pills. Psychological warfare in the form of advertising. Mind-altering chemicals in the form of food. Brainwashing seminars in the form of media. Isolated bubbles in the form of social networks.
Sorry to put you in an awkward position, dude. Neither one of us want to commit suicide, by the way. Both of us are in our prime still. We are not going downhill anytime soon.
What's going on with that fucking Twitter thing you told me about?
Oh, dude. Like, I tried to upload a video on YouTube a minute ago, and it got blocked. I fought it, and it still got blocked. And I was like, that's fucked up.
He's like, well, why don't you just put it up on Twitter?
Okay, I tried, but you can only put, like, 2 minutes, 20 seconds up unless you get a premium account. Well, it sucks. And then later on, there was this comic book guy on side scrollers that was like said some cool shit that I kind of like to hear.
If I have to pay to be able to like talk to somebody who's like up there, then fuck it. I'll go ahead and put that money out once to learn my lesson.
Everybody got that?
For some reason, you can upload 2 hours worth of videos whenever you're on premium if you have an iPhone or a PC, but not a fucking Android.
What the fuck is this? Whose ass didn't I kiss?
And Elon Musk even gave me a like. Dude, you gonna help me out? What's up? But now,
Nag, 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 nag!
feels like the ultimate crush down for me. Like, this is like it for me. Like, the internet is
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Bullshit.
everybody everybody really is a bunch of used car salesmen. If you want to fucking publish your own goddamn comic, you gotta string together a bunch of gamer ass nerds who ain't got shit else to do but play goddamn Mario Kart on a fucking Saturday night. Yeah, that's your fucking audience.
Yeah.
Right fucking there.
Yeah.
You know what? They want you to say dumb shit. They want you to watch dumb shit. So they're like, hey,
Watch that Batwoman show. I want to see your reaction.
I'm like, no, I ain't watching that shit. Sorry. I'm never watching that shit, and you shouldn't either. And you should never ask anybody to ever do it again.
Come on!
Seth Rogen is guilty of everything you guys hate. What the fuck? Started out as a high school dropout who wrote a bunch of fucking script, and he did a semi-autobiographical movie.
And all this hype, it's so funny, it's so crazy, it's a stoner comedy.
It's okay. He's just trying to copy.
You watch it once and you laugh. That's about it.
What I noticed about it, he likes to end things in real time rather than have a definitive ending. And a bromance seems a little gay. And then the next one is the Pineapple Express. The good thing that was about Pineapple Express is the realistic fights, and it's a stoner action film.
Of course!
That whole like borderline gay scene where they're trying to get loose, and he goes, "You're my BFF."
I should be in this poof.
It should have ended with them blowing up the bad guys and like walking out in the sunset all slow. But no, the actual ending is them at the fucking Danny's waiting for their ride. No! He did Sausage Party. He did Green Hornet. So you think,
Okay, you shouldn't have him get a property ever again, right?
yeah, you gave him Preacher, and he fucked up Preacher, because I've read Preacher, and he fucking ruined Preacher.
I made a huge mistake.
People want to talk shit on Stephen King for ending his stories bad. No, Seth Rogen can't end any movie. He's involved with The Boys.
No end
It wasn't until he made that horrible stop motion
Bullshit.
did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I wonder how involved he was in the Steve Jobs bit, because that movie ended on a really weird, sour note where nothing was solved. You really didn't make amends with him, though.
Fuck me gently with the chainsaw.
I was never a fan of Steve Jobs anyway, because he died stupidly. He only ate fruit for 40 years.
That's why I like to not know anything about people.
I've made a huge mistake.
Bob Marley, another idiot who died stupidly.
Didn't he die like toe cancer?
Yes, and because of his religion and because he played soccer, he didn't want to remove his toe.
Like, Doc, I'll do it for you.
Then there's Jim Henson, Christian scientist, had pneumonia and didn't go to the doctor. He thought praying it would work. Stupid! And then there's the Valhalla way of dying. People like Oliver fucking Reed. It's like dying back from Pantera. Dying in battle.
Right, yes. That was absolutely tremendous. I thought I was good.
It's not, the typical rock star, which is OD.
Because the Viking way is to die on your feet, then live underneath. And in battle.
But that's it. The people who succeed,
If you were happy every day of your life, you wouldn't be a human being, you'd be a game show host.
they're monkeys. They're singing and dancing for the fucking crowd.
What did you say, dickhead?
I'll repeat myself.
Like, and it's fucking sad. It's like, it's the whole fucking used car salesman pitch again.
I mean, come on!
What did Bob Iger do before he ran Disney? He went from a weatherman on ABC News to president of ABC to vice president of Disney, and then when Eisner was fucking up, he took over.
That was diabolical!
Eisner didn't deserve his job either. If you were an HR guy, would you hire and let an English major run your company?
Like, the qualification should be something business.
Undeserving, right?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because he did a good job at Paramount. And then him and Katzenberg got picked up by Disney. There's Katzenberg. He's a Dave Mustaine of animation.
But why?
Because Dave Mustaine's whole thing was he created his band out of spite. What did Katzenberg do when he did DreamWorks? The first Shrek movie, the villain, is basically saying fuck you to fucking Eisner. And all of it is deconstruction of fairy tales, which is all Disney. And how close is it to the source material? Not very close. And what's fucked up is why Katzenberg got all spiteful. Eisner was head of Disney, and Katzenberg was third in command. Second in command guy died in a crash.
Hey, can I get a promotion now?
Are you fucking serious? He just died. You're never gonna get it now.
And that's why he started up DreamWorks.
The extreme always seems to make an impression.
It's like that movie Death Becomes Her. What's the big lesson at the very end of the movie?
Shut the fuck up!
He's on the fucking ledge. He has the potion. He can either drink the potion and live forever, or let go and maybe die. And then they go, "You have to! We need you!" And that is why you're fucked. And again, I look at the left the same way.
Oh, you kids are making too much damn noise.
This younger generation are afraid of sex, don't drink, grew up with whiny shit, and they're brainwashed by all this DEI.
Oh, shit! Not to mention, they pick up all these young writers who are fresh out of college. They're probably in their 20s. And then in their 20s, means they basically were brainwashed during, like, the Trump era.
Doesn't this cafeteria have a no fags allowed rule? They seem to have an open door policy for assholes, though, don't they?
So they're taught Trump bad and fucking Hillary good. But before I continue, let's get to today's sponsor, Ridge Wallet. Fuck that shit. It's all about wallet chains. Why? If you get a Ridge Wallet, you're a sitting duck and you'll get robbed. Use a wallet chain. You can use it as a weapon and...
You wrote to me once, listing the 4 chief virtues: wisdom, justice, fortitude, and temperance. As I read the list, I knew I had none of them. But I have other virtues, Father. Ambition. That can be a virtue when it drives us to excel.
I don't know. I've never actually thought about this like this before. It's actually starting to make a lot of goddamn sense the more I talk, though.
A story we agree to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie. But what do we have left once we abandon the lie?
But I'm done with this bullshit. Like, you're not gonna watch this, but if you do like what you see here, comment, like, dislike, share it if you want. I go into more detail, but I'm just trolling you anyway. I mean, after all, you all can suck it. Shout out to my patrons. Of course, there was a Star Trek versus Star Wars before that. Flash Gordon versus Buck Rogers.
No way!